It is a museum piece in a way, but we don't want it to just be something that we look at. We want the space to be used. It's right next to the turbine hall, it's part of the turbine hall, and it's critical to support those functions that we have the necessary power and data. Fortunately, the control room does have a front of house, back of house space. So in the back of house space, we've been able to make some selective small openings to form these toilets, and they'll be a necessary part of using this space in future. I think the glass panels you can see here have had to be meticulously kind of worked out by the sign writers, and we do have some of the residual paint on there, but actually it's more important that they all read together, and I think that the top isn't patchy. But a lot of the panels are patchy because we've retained paint where it's in reasonable condition, and we've retained paint wherever it's kind of intact. So we're not trying to make it look brand new, we're just trying to give the original design, and it should have the sort of patina of age that you'd expect. The glass bulb covers are very unusual. They've had to be made by a specialist. There are lots of different colours as well, so we've tried to follow the pattern of colours, and they're all illuminated behind me, so you can see that it's quite successful overall. We were often asked about the windows with the expectation that they're new replacement, but there's a very tiny amount of new metalwork in these windows. They're all the original windows. So they've been reglazed, but it follows the original pattern because they were double glazed. So not with a double glazed unit, but because the turbine hall was so noisy, originally they had 2 sheets of glass separated in the 30s. So that would have provided a little bit of acoustic separation, and we've put that back again. So it's laminated glass now for safety reasons, but we still have the 2 layers in the original locations. The control desk in the centre is often referred to as Frankenstein's keyboard. It's very easy to imagine sitting there in a swivel chair. And again, we've used lots of scanning techniques because there are some components like knobs that would be very difficult to reproduce by any other means. But by putting those back on, it recreates the original pattern of that panel, so you can see exactly how it would have been and understand how people would have used it.